Picture this. The sun has just slipped behind a quiet neighborhood, and warm amber light spills across a small living room. A 72-year-old man rises from the floor without using his hands. No groan, no hesitation. He turns, walks to the kitchen with an easy stride, and bends to tie his shoes like it's the most ordinary thing in the world. Now imagine the contrast. Just down the street, someone the same age braces both palms against a chair, pushing with effort. Knees stiff, back cautious, every movement negotiated. The difference isn't talent, it isn't luck, and it certainly isn't youth. It's ritual. In several long-lived communities in Japan, researchers observing older adults noticed something unusual. Many seniors well into their 60s, 70s, even 80s weren't just mobile, they were fluid. When motion tracking and circulation measurements were taken, one recurring pattern appeared: a short nightly sequence of gentle floor movements performed before bed. Participants who followed this ritual consistently showed up to 30% better joint mobility scores and measurable improvements in evening circulation markers compared to peers who didn't. Here's the fascinating part. These seniors didn't call it exercise. They described it as resetting the body. A nightly signal to the nervous system that movement is safe, circulation should flow, and joints are meant to glide, not grind. Physiologically slow rhythmic motion increases synovial fluid distribution in joints, enhances venous return, and downshifts the stress response, which supports tissue recovery overnight. And tonight, you're going to learn the same 5 movements. Simple, floor-based rituals designed not to exhaust you, but to restore you. We'll count down from 5 to the most surprisingly powerful action at number 1. Movement number 5 begins seated or lying comfortably on your back. Gently extend one leg, then slowly point and flex your foot like you're pressing and releasing an invisible pedal. Switch sides after about 30 seconds. The motion is small, almost effortless. Inside your body, this activates the calf muscle pump, sometimes called your second heart. Each flex encourages blood and lymph to travel back toward the torso, reducing pooling in the lower legs. Over time, this nightly circulation cue is associated with decreased ankle stiffness and fewer nighttime cramps. Functionally, people report waking with lighter legs and smoother first steps in the morning. If your ankles feel tight or your balance is uncertain, keep the movement tiny. Even imagining the motion while moving minimally still stimulates neural pathways. Spend about 1 minute here, breathing slowly. Movement number 4 is a gentle knee cradle. Lying on your back, draw one knee toward your chest, holding behind the thigh. Rock it slightly side to side, like you're soothing the joint. Then switch. This action hydrates the knee capsule. The rocking distributes joint fluid while signaling surrounding muscles to relax. Research on low-intensity joint mobilization shows measurable reductions in perceived stiffness after consistent nightly practice. Real-world impact. Many older adults say stairs feel less intimidating and standing from chairs becomes smoother. If bringing the knee high feels uncomfortable, lift it only halfway. There is no performance standard. The goal is communication with the joint, not stretching to a limit. Spend about 45 seconds per side. Before we continue, take a moment. If you're already imagining how this could fit into your evenings, tell me in the comments what time you usually wind down at night. And if you want more practical routines like this designed specifically for aging well, subscribe. Because consistency is easier when you're not doing it alone. Now movement number 3, the spinal wave. Lying on your back with knees bent and feet flat, gently tilt your pelvis to press your lower back into the floor, then release. Think of it as a slow ripple traveling through your spine. Internally, this stimulates mechanoreceptors around the lumbar fascia, structures deeply connected to posture and pain perception. The motion nourishes spinal tissues and encourages parasympathetic activation, your body's recovery mode. Over time, many people notice less morning back stiffness and improved posture awareness when standing. If range feels limited, reduce the motion to a subtle tilt. Even micro movement produces neurological input. Continue for about 1 minute, matching the motion to your breath. Movement number 2 is the shoulder glide. Still lying comfortably, extend your arms toward the ceiling and slowly reach upward, lifting your shoulder blades slightly, then melt them back down. This promotes scapular mobility, crucial for reaching overhead, dressing, and maintaining upper body circulation. The gentle elevation improves tissue glide and reduces protective tension accumulated during the day. Practitioners often report easier arm movement and reduced nighttime shoulder tightness. If lifting both arms feels heavy, alternate sides. Move slowly for about 45 seconds, focusing on smoothness rather than height. And now movement number 1, the simplest, the most underestimated, the one many Japanese seniors credit for waking up feeling recharged. It's called the full body breath bridge. Lying on your back, knees bent, feet grounded, inhale gently. As you exhale, press through your feet and lift your hips just a few inches, not high, while imagining length through the front of your body. Pause. Then slowly lower. This movement coordinates breath, circulation, and fascial tension. The hip lift activates large posterior muscles, enhancing blood flow through the pelvis and spine. Combined with slow breathing, it signals recovery pathways that support overnight tissue repair. Measured effects in gentle bridging routines show improved hip extension mobility and better circulation patterns, factors closely tied to walking efficiency and joint resilience. Functionally, people describe rising from chairs with less effort and walking with more confidence. If lifting feels challenging, simply engage the muscles without leaving the floor. The nervous system still receives the message. Perform 5 slow repetitions, each lasting a full breath cycle. When done together, these 5 movements take less than 6 minutes. Yet their combined effect is profound circulation refreshed, joints nourished, nervous system calm. The perfect physiological environment for restorative sleep and easier mornings. Imagine ending your day not with stiffness or worry about tomorrow's aches, but with a quiet ritual that says, "My body is still adaptable, still capable, still mine." Aging isn't about fighting time. It's about partnering with your biology, giving it the signals it understands. Gentle motion, regular rhythm, respectful consistency. Tonight before bed, dim the lights. Move slowly, feel each joint respond. Let your breath guide the pace. No rush, no strain, just communication between you and your body. Because strength at any age isn't loud, it's steady. And every evening you choose to move with intention, you reinforce something powerful. You are still building capacity, still shaping how tomorrow feels. Start tonight, stay with it, and let your body remind you what it's capable of becoming.